Take 3. Got it? Good?
Oh, I'm going.
5.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. All right. Hold on a second. Go on.
He'll be back.
I know. Okay. Couldn't do with the heavy panting. All right. I need your focus today. Okay. And the heavy panting in the background, it's going to definitely distract you. It's definitely going to distract me. All right. So taking off the gloves right now. This is the no frills, raw, real, and relevant. That's about to happen, okay? That's why my sidekick, my better half, the one that keeps me in control, is not here right now, because I'm about to lay down some nonsense on you guys. Now, if you just noticed, I posted something about people that, if you believe, this is for guys. So women, I know that you're not a guy, but you probably know a guy, so he probably needs to hear this if he's drinking this nonsensical Kool-Aid that's out there, okay? Now, I just posted a post about if you are the kind of person that thinks that low testosterone at 40 years old is natural, then you're probably the same kind of person that still thinks that the earth is flat. Now, that is a bunch of crap, okay? So if you're 40 years old, if you're 45, if you're 50, and you have settled to the nonsense of doctors telling you that 40-year-olds have low testosterone and you have to supplement with some kind of steroid testosterone therapy so that you can get your back going the way it needs to be going, you are wrong. That is a quick fix, and that fix is going to feel great for a little while, but long term, you're going to be worse off than you are right now. So yes, ages 25 to 30, men's testosterone starts to decrease. But that does not mean that you're going to have such a low testosterone level that you're going to start having health problems. Anybody that has low testosterone, men, you can get diabetes, you can get blood pressure issues, and premature death. Okay, so is having low testosterone a problem? Yeah. And is it a problem in our society? Yes. And there are 30-year-olds out there right now with low testosterone. I know personally 50 and 60-year-old men that have natural testosterone levels that would kick these 20, 30, and 40-year-olds in the pants, literally. So if you're 25 or you're 30, you're 35, you're 40, and you've gone to the doctor because you feel tired, you have mood swings, you're all of those symptoms, and the doc says, hey, you have low testosterone, then you probably need to change the way you're living, okay? Because everything that you're doing is causing your low testosterone. It's not that you're some kind of genetic abnormal freak that has low testosterone. If you're suffering from low testosterone, it is your lifestyle. Stop looking out the mirror, stop looking out the window, start looking in the mirror, and start correcting your stuff. Because one, if you just by yourself and you don't have anybody around, then I don't care how you live. I don't care how you live now. But don't tell me that it's natural for a 40-year-old to have low testosterone and that's just the way it's going to be because a doctor told you. Because that's a cop-out and that's a sellout, and I ain't buying that shit, okay? So, if you have a wife, if you have kids, if you have a family, then you need to step up, you need to man up, and you need to get the job done. And you can do that naturally. I help men get high testosterones naturally without any kind of crazy steroid stuff that's going to screw you up later in life. So, I'm going to talk real quick about this because someone texted me today, and if you're watching, I know if you're watching, I'm not mad at you. But what you told me was you drank the Kool-Aid, my friend, and I was like, you know what? I'm going live because you guys need to hear about this. So many people are talking about the nonsensical keto diet. It's just repackaged Atkins. Everybody's talking about intermittent fasting, and everybody's talking about all this stuff, but nobody's talking about all the problems and some of the health risks that are involved with some of the stupid stuff that people are doing. Does keto give you low testosterone? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Does intermittent fasting give you low testosterone? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But there's a lot of things that we're doing in our life right now and in society right now that are not giving us the health benefits that we want, and we need to stop doing them. A couple of them is drinking. You like to drink? You like to drink beer? You like to go out every day drinking? You're going to have low testosterone, my friend. Plus, you're probably going to be fat. So you're going to have to deal with that. So if you don't want low testosterone, how about you put the beer down? How about you put the vodka down? Maybe drink some more water. If you want to increase your testosterone, stop drinking all the sugary drinks. How many freaking monsters do you have to drink in a day? They have 65 grams of sugar. You wonder why you're getting close to diabetes? It's because you keep eating and consuming the sugar. The sugar is not just waking up and sticking inside you and just putting, it's not jumping. Just stop consuming the sugar. So you got that. What else we got? See, I get on these rants. I have to write stuff down because I get on these rants and sometimes I start to drift off to the side here. Another thing that causes low testosterone is rest and recovery. So if you're stressed out all the time, your adrenals are going. Adrenaline, another hormone, natural hormone, is being produced. Cortisol, another hormone that's naturally produced, is going active. See, we have adrenaline and we have cortisol for a reason, and those are because of fight and flight. We have the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system, and in the sympathetic nervous system is when our fight and flight response happens. But as Americans, in our society today, all we are is under stress all day long. So if you're a guy that's pumping out and stressed out all the time because, Joe Schmo cuts you off in traffic and you hate your freaking boss and maybe you hate your freaking life and everything is always stress about everything, the bills are adding up and everything's nonsensically just stressing you out all the time, then you have way too much adrenaline, you have way too much cortisol. And after that stuff starts to constantly be pumping out, testosterone, what happens? You start to run out. Now, if you drive, if you have a full tank of gas right now, and you go drive for 8 hours or 10 hours, you're probably not going to get that far, but you drive, is it not common sense that your gas tank over time is going to deplete if you don't fill it up? I'm trying to break this down into real, simple, Neanderthal, knuckle-dragging common sense for you, okay? I'm not going to use a bunch of big terms on you. So if the gas in your gas tank, when you burn it, goes down, you have to replace it, correct? So why do you think that it's natural to stay stressed out all the time, pumping out adrenaline, pumping out cortisol, and not being able to get into parasympathetic where you can rest, recover, and heal? That is when your gas tank gets filled back up. But no. We just keep going and going and going and going. And let me tell you, my friend, there's no nobility in how many hours you can work. You working 3 jobs? Hey, you know what? You paying the bills? Great. But do you realize there are other ways to do that? So you need to, well, I got to take care of my family. Well, who's going to take care of your family when you're in the hospital because your testosterone has led to diabetes, which has led to heart disease, which has led to all these other problems, which ultimately leads to premature death? Who's going to take care of the family now? So your plan might be working in the short time, but it's not going to work long term. You might need to figure out another plan. Okay? All right. So you have these other 2 hormones, and when I've noticed that one of the things that happens with people at low testosterone, one of the groups that have a lot of low testosterone is people that are overweight, people that are fat. So you want to increase your testosterone? Let's lose some weight. Okay? If you're going to lose weight, you're going to increase your exercise. You're going to increase picking things up and putting them down, and that will help you increase your testosterone naturally. If you're too lazy to go work out, if you're too lazy to stop putting the Twinkies in your... They must have known I was on a Facebook Live because they as soon as they called, they hung up. If you're too lazy to stop putting the Twinkies in your mouth, then a quick fix of shooting yourself with testosterone is not the answer. That's like me being overweight, and rather than losing it with the proper nutrition and the proper exercise protocol and the proper rest and recovery, which all of us can do, is I'm going to go get liposuction because I need a quick fix. So is it going to work in the short time? Absolutely. But in the long term, nope, not going to happen because your mindset is not where it needs to be. Your mindset is still fat. You're still thinking fat thoughts because you didn't wake up one day and go, good God, man, where did the 50 pounds come from? It just didn't happen. The stork did not bring it to you. You made yourself fat. You were eating McDonald's. You were eating all the crap food. So you need to take responsibility for your actions and say, I need to stop. Enough's enough. If you stop eating the GMO food, you stop eating the processed crap, you stop eating all of the stuff that everybody else is eating, you won't have low testosterone. I don't. I'm 43 years old. Did I have adrenal problems? Absolutely, but not once did I have testosterone problems. You've got to eat right. You got to exercise. I know that was very vague and very general. If you want to know more, you're going to have to DM me or private message me or call me or text me or do whatever you guys are going to do these days, because it is too much. And I don't even know how long I'm already going, but I'm going. I know exactly. Bomb. 100%. Exactly, Elise. I'm on fire today. I'm on fire. So you have these two. When you have excessive amounts of fat, you have aromatase and estradiol. And what happens is your body starts to metabolize testosterone and turns it into estradiol. So now you're starting to get more estrogen in your body. And that's when we get the man boobs, right? And you're not muscular anymore. You're starting to get flabby. So you're taking yourself from the high amount of testosterone that you need to function on a regular basis, and now you're slowly drifting into the estrogen level. And a doctor's not going to tell you that. Doctor's not going to tell you what I'm telling you. If a doctor had common sense, he would tell you this. But think about this. There are so many prescription drugs out there. Why? Because it's easier for us to keep you keep you unhealthy and to sell you the prescription drugs and give you prescription drugs for the problems that we cause with the other prescription drugs that we gave you than it is to keep you healthy. Because there's no money in health. There's no money in happiness. I mean, you don't go to see a therapist because you're happy, do you? I don't know anybody that makes money being a happy therapist. I know some people that have been going to a therapist for 6-7 years about the same freaking problem. If you need a therapist for 6 years for the same problem, you are going to the wrong therapist, because as quick as it got you into the point that you're at, as quick as you can get yourself out, it's all in here. You guys know every single thing you need to know to get what you want out of life. But we're always looking for somebody else because it can't be that simple. Wouldn't it be great if everybody read a 200 or 300 page fat loss book and everybody became skinny? We would all be thin. But it takes more than the 200 or 300 pages in there. It takes effort. It takes a relentless obsession to getting what you want. This quick fix about injecting yourself with testosterone is stupid. So they're telling you, for those of you that are new to this, there's a big range of testosterone. And it's from 500, what is it called? Nanograms per deciliter. 500 to 1,000. That is a huge range. Could you imagine a guy, if you're a guy, and you had like 450 NGDL, and you're talking to a guy like me that has 800? That range is still the healthy range, but don't you think that the guy with 800 is going to feel a little bit better than the guy with 450? That range needs to get a little bit closer. But you can move everybody up there. So the range is completely skewed. But if you start getting closer to the bottom, doctor has no problem saying, hey, you know what? We'll just give you some injections. We'll just give you some steroids. We'll just, get you feeling good again. No. How about some nutrition? How about some exercise? How about you get yourself off the couch? How about you quit eating pizza all the time? How about you pick things up and put them down? I mean, how about you do some stuff? How about you get out in the sun and get some natural vitamin D? How about you take some supplements? You want to take vitamins? Oh, I don't take vitamins. Well, you know what? Maybe supplements and vitamins might help you out. How about if you do have stress in your life? Well, Nathan, I can't right now. I'm in a job that it causes a lot of stress. Meditate, affirmations, visualization, and guess what's out there? Oh my goodness. For those adrenals, we have these things called adaptogens. They're all natural that help you reduce stress in the body and help the body heal, rest, and recover. My goodness. I mean, I'm giving you the keys to the kingdom here, people. All you got to do is do it. So if you defriend me, I don't care, because you ain't got what it takes to be my friend. All right? If you want help, I can help you. I can help you do this naturally. You do not need to go to a doctor. Go to a doctor to get your blood work done. Then you can bring me your blood work and we can talk about the exact same thing the doctor said. I just don't have an MD behind my name. And then we can talk to you about getting natural ways to efficiently and effectively, over the long term, get you back from low testosterone, low energy, mood swings, not feeling yourself again, to making you feel like you're a peak performance athlete running on all cylinders and you're ready to just take on the world, because that's how you should feel every single day. But if you think liposuction is the answer, if you think the earth is flat, then go, please, by all means, fill and line the doctor's pockets more and go get your testosterone shots. And then 20 years from now, 25 years from now, when you have real man boobs and all of your hormones are all out of whack and you have all these health issues that could have been prevented, I'm not going to have any sympathy for you. I'm going to straight up tell you, I told you so. I'm going to line up in the front. I'm going to text you or do whatever, subliminal message you, because maybe 25 years from now, we won't even be talking to each other anymore. I'm going to tell you, I told you so. So sure, you keep burning the candle at both ends. You keep living the life that you're doing. But I'm telling you, my friend, I've seen it. I've seen people. People come to me. They beg for help because they have no more answers. And that is a sad place to be. I don't want to see you there. I love you. I respect you, and I have the utmost just care and need for you. But sometimes, man, the fluffy stuff, the candy coating needs to be left on the candy. Sometimes I just need to pull the curtain back and just get real with you, get raw, get relevant. Because some of you guys, man, some of y'all it's just too much. It's too easy. Oh, just talk to me nicely. Not anymore. The old Nate's back, the one that was in his 20s and 30s. If you were around me when I was in my 20s and 30s, you know I was hardcore and I was ready to go. And that's why I was such a success in my life. In the last 6 years, I lost a lot of that because of situations that I put myself in. And I started trying to be somebody that I wasn't, to conform to what society's norm is for what a guy is supposed to be. And that's just not me. I can't do that. So now I'll tell you, I have no filter on my mouth. I will tell you how it is. I'm not passive aggressive. If I don't like you, if I have a problem, if I think that you're doing something stupid, I'm gonna straight up call you out, because I expect people to call me out on my stupid stuff too. Trust me, I'm not perfect. The girl sitting over there, the one that's usually sitting here, calls me out when I do stupid shit. So by all means, but we got to be raw. We got to be real with each other. And you do that all the time. Thank you very much. I love you. All right. So that's it for today. I had a lot more written down, but you know what? I'm not going to get into it because I just keep getting all over the place because I'm just so fired up. So I'm going to let you guys go. Drop your comments below. If you hate me, just put a bunch of angry faces. Or, you know what? They might just be because you hate yourself. I don't know. If you need help, private message me. Message me. I don't know. I will help you. I'll help you for free, by golly, because I want to see you guys. I want to see you succeed. Otherwise, if you really don't like me at all, you can defriend me. I don't care. You only get 5,000 friends on Facebook, and I'm over past the 1,000 mark, and I got a bunch of new friends this last week. So I need friends. I need good quality people in my tribe, in my group. Okay. I don't have time for haters and all that nonsense. So what is today? Today, Tuesday? Have yourself a terrific, transformational, totally awesome Tuesday. And my sidekick and I will be back probably tomorrow or tonight with more happy stuff to talk to you about. All right? Talk to you later. And until next time, start strong, finish stronger.